Hi, my name is Dawn Mallory, and I have a little secret to share with you this morning. I've had long hair for a very long time. It gets down to my knees, and then I cut it back off, and I've always had to struggle with brushing it out, combing it out, keeping it under control, because I don't want to spend any time on it. So I came up with a couple little tricks for you. You start, and this is wet or dry. You start by kind of organizing the surface, just kind of pecking at it, get it going in the direction that you would like the ultimate to go. If you part it in the middle, part it in the middle. I tend to wear mine over to the side a little bit, but not parted, so I'm going to do that. You can try to get most of the little surface knots out. Then, starting differently than most, and I use a brush instead of a comb, you reach underneath, and starting at the top, you tug. It's very gentle. It can be really a mess. This morning isn't bad, which is good for the sake of video, but I actually came to work with my hair unbrushed so that we could do this happening. You're seeing the real thing. It's an insert and a little bit of a tug, and you move through. If you run into a knot, you stop, which I'm not this morning. You stop, and if you have a real little knot, you pluck at it and then twist it. And then it undoes the knot. Maybe we'll find one on the other side. This will let your hair be done in very short time, mere minutes, even when it's wet, even if your conditioners aren't great, and even if you have very curly hair. It does help to brush your hair out really well before you start shampooing. It's also better for the shower, for the drains. But this little tugging, it's very comfortable. It actually feels good on your head. And it's wonderful if you're doing it for yourself. You just have to lean over, and you want to start kind of towards the back. Then when you have, this side's pretty well brushed out. I'm not getting the worst day to show you. And you start leaning the other side. This side's tighter. You can see there's knots in here. And so when you're starting to undo the knots, you put your fingers through it and spread them. And then you get a better spreading without having to tear at it with your brush or comb. Insert the fingers, spread them out, and pluck at it. You can stick your thumb in there. This is kind of like, if you know how to crochet, this is a piece of cake. Here's a little knot. So we're going to twist it. It's gone. Well, there's more. And you want to be more careful, of course, on your sides, because that's the more damaged part of your hair, just by virtue of having it combed more, played with more hairspray. You're actually kind of plucking at the hair. It's you don't want to drag it. You want to go in a kind of jerky motion, but not hard. So if you're doing it on a client, you may have to have them turn their heads sideways. You may not. You may be able to just lift it, depending if they can't move, then because of a physical, or if you're doing a wedding or something in the class, the outfit gets in the way, or the jewelry. So now we have perfectly combed, detangled, ready to go, ready to put up, ready to wear down, and that's the end. Thank you.